Let's kick off with the first most obvious question. Are you excited about being here at the London MCM Comic Con? Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Yes, this is my first time here. Not in London, but at the convention. So actually it's been really wonderful. Everyone's really nice, and I have time to have one-on-one with the fans, and that's been really awesome.
Have you had any memorable fan encounters either here today or other events you've done?
Well, today there was a teenage boy who could barely speak, and he was really sweet. Broke my heart because he was nervous. But then in San Diego, that Comic-Con, actually I had a woman propose to me, so that was probably the most strange. But
I think you're going to have to tell us a little bit more about that. What happened?
We were doing the Nikita panel, and they had opened questions to the audience, and so one woman just stood up and proposed. That's about it.
Tempted?
I wasn't, but it was very flattering.
How much training did you have to go through for Nikita?
Actually, the funny thing is nobody asked me if I could do fighting or stunts when I got the job. So I was kind of just thrown into it. So I didn't really do any training except when I got there. We had a great stunt coordinator, and his name's Teague Fong, and he taught me a lot kind of as we went along. I come from a dancing background, so luckily it wasn't the physical aspect, and learning choreography was really easy for me, but it was just a different style, so it took some time to learn that stuff. Also, fighting for film is very different than whatever that martial art type is in real life, so it was also learning how to fight for the camera angles and stuff. So I kind of just learned as we went.
It's obviously quite a serious show. Was there any sort of lightheartedness on set?
Oh yeah, all the time. You have to be when you're saying someone assassin killed some, it's just ridiculous if you don't laugh all day long. So yeah.
Any particularly memorable things?
No, I just feel like there would be situations where we would be freezing outside and we had to look like we were just oh, whatever. And then it would cut and we'd all be like this, and their teeth were chattering and stuff. We had some really cold night shoots there.
Is there any particular episode that was your favourite or was the most challenging in Nikita?
My favorite and the most challenging was, I think it was season 1 or 2 when I played future me and Alex, because we kind of had to decide what she would be like in the future, not just physically what she would look like, but this idea of one path that she could take. So that was kind of fun. And then technically we used a camera because I'm in a scene with myself. So technically we used a camera that I had never used before, and it's basically you shoot the scene as one person, and the camera is locked, and it goes like this on the dolly. And then you have to do the exact same thing as the other character, and you have to act against yourself, which is not there. And then the camera is in a locked place and does the same thing, so the film layers like this. So it was really strange and unusual and challenging, and I absolutely loved it. It was really cool, especially to see it afterwards, and you're talking to the air, and then to see it afterwards, it all makes sense, so it was great.
How do you feel about how the show ended for Alex?
I loved it. It's kind of unfortunate that the season was so short and we kind of had to rush it at the last minute, but I really feel like the writers did a good job of trying to get everybody, all the character storylines kind of finished. So with that being said, I was really happy that Alex has had a lot of terrible tragedies happen to her, and I was really happy that it ended with some happiness, that she's doing charity work and is in love, and there's actually something good coming up for her. Yeah.
Had you seen the original La Femme Nikita before you?
Oh yeah, the film? Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely.
And the TV show, or
I have not seen the TV show, no, but the film I'm a huge fan of. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Has Luc Besson ever had any contact about what's going on in the show, or does he just stray away?
No, he wouldn't even comment on it being made. So I know that he's aware of it, but I don't think he we're doing our own version of it, so you know, I can understand it's his idea, so I'm sure it's like your own little baby. You want to feel protective of it, so, you know, I get it.
Is there any other character you could have played in the show you would love to have done, male or female?
On Nikita?
Yes, Nikita.
I would have loved to do Burkoff. That was a great role. I love how they wrote for him. Aaron Stanford did such a fantastic job, which, by the way, he's doing 12 Monkeys for Sci-Fi. I'm so excited about. And I don't know, they did a really good job at bringing comedy into his character. So that would have been fun.